Rasasi Hawas, the original, nice, fresh, just everyday, easy to grab. Really based on the original Raban Invictus DNA. Then we get the flanker, Hawas Ice. Even sweeter, fresher take, in my opinion. Definitely incorporates the ice factor, goes more after that Invictus Aqua style. Almost you can even lean more to a, like between Invictus Aqua and like YSLY DNA. They definitely take on the ice here. So definitely a true flanker to the original. And then we have Mr. Left Field, Hawas Black, which is, you know, they go this whole Hashivat, Nishane Hashivat route. You know, definitely similar to that. Craziest out the line. Super, super, super beast mode. Super, super, super oily. And you gotta know what's coming next. Yeah, shout out to Fragrance Buy. Finally got it in. Hawas Fire. Let's talk about it. Yo, what's going on, party people, fat boy family? I hope that you have had an amazing day, that you had an amazing weekend, that your week got started off right. Hopefully y'all are staying warm, you know what I'm saying, because it is cold all across the country. Nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, appreciate you guys tapping in. Do me a favor, feel free, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. While you're at it, go ahead and click the bell so you can be notified every single time I'm posting new fragrance content to the channel. But let's go ahead and jump into today's conversation again. I just ran through the lineup of the Hawas, you know, items that are currently available. Yeah, and again, shout out to Fragrance Buy. We got in that Hawas Fire. So I'm gonna open this. This is literally unboxing this live. I have not smelled it. Reviews have been popping off all over the place. Nobody seems to have the correct notes for this. Rasasi don't even have the correct notes for this. Fragrantica definitely don't have the correct notes for this. Like if you go to Rasasi's website right now, they got two different set of notes. All right. Like it literally says, and I think they have it upside down, but they have the original note. They have the notes for the original Hawas. They have it in the base, but it's really upside down. So in the top, you really should have apple, bergamot, lemon, cinnamon. Then in the heart of the middle, you got orange blossom, cardamom, and plum. And then in the base, you got patchouli, gray, amber, driftwood, and musk. They actually have the top and the bottom at the top, so that's reverse. But then in the description of the fragrance, they got in the top, clary, sage, French, whatever that is. Maybe it's supposed to be French clary sage. In the heart of the middle, they got jasmine, Egyptian, so I'm assuming Egyptian jasmine and some marine notes. And then in the base, we got ambergris and mineral amber. According to Fragrantica, this is supposed to be a marine, mineral, aromatic, amber, salty, aquatic, animalic fragrance. So they're saying clary sage, marine notes, Egyptian jasmine, mineral notes. Okay, all right. So let's see. Let's see what we got going on. I mean, of course, it's the box. Nothing special about that. Now, some fragrances, we do really kind of take in the whole presentation. But you don't really buy fragrances for the box. Now, let me tell you something. Out the gate, this bottle is sexy. And I wish this is what they did with the Hawas Black bottle, where it was still see-through. You can kind of see, you can see the juice on the side. You can see that nice amber colored juice, but this is blacked out. So you can't see through it like the other bottles, which I think is so dope. But this bottle has red tint. It is red tint and you can see all the way through the bottle. Super sexy. So this is for those of you who may just be getting into the Hawas. Oh, y'all see the way the light hitting that jaw? Wish I had some B-roll. But yeah, nice. And this bottle is still cold because I literally just got this off the truck from FedEx. Okay. And the one thing that they did keep with the Hawas Black bottle is putting the logo, the emblem, on the top of the cap. So that's dope. They did keep that. Same difference, everything going on there. All right, so let's go ahead and get a first spray on skin. Show you that atomizer. Okay, not pressurized. 3 sprays. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. This immediately is not my favorite. This immediately now becomes my favorite out of the line. So this is what I will say. It's definitely a flanker to the original 2. This is how you do a flanker. But it's taking, let me let it dry down a little bit and let me go through the progression. This might be Clary Sage in the opening. Now I'm just gonna tell you what it's compared to, and you can see this for yourself. Some people are comparing this to Profondo from Acqua di Gio, Profondo Lights, Supremacy Collect. There is nothing about a Venice that I'm getting from this. Nothing about Eros Energy. I can slightly see Profondo. So I can slightly see, maybe these are the right notes, maybe not. Clary Sage, Marine Notes, Egyptian Jasmine. I'm just gonna let it develop some more. Here's what I will tell you. Nice, sexy sweetness. You get more sweetness than you get, well, let me not say more sweetness. You get more of a warm sweetness on this take. More of a warm sweetness. Because like I said, to me, this takes on, again, more of a fresher Invictus Aqua style sweetness compared from the original, which I feel like is a flanker. You know, the original DNA should still be there, which is why this was so kind of shocking. Like, you know how Rasasi did with Eros Energy, which I see is listed on here as well. But this is super oily as well. Not as oily as that black, but I mean, it's there. So, and it's only an EDP as far as yeah, it's only an eau de parfum. So shout out to them for that. But scent wise, okay. Little trick when you ain't got no coffee, smell your clothes inside. Yeah, so it's a true flanker. In my opinion, I know everything is subjective to people's nose. It's a true flanker. It's definitely a true flanker. I personally couldn't tell you if this is a clone of anything. I just know it smells good. And the thing is, it's not like, as it starts to dry down, it's not overwhelming. So it's not something I'm gonna say, hey, go rush to buy. Now that opening is definitely my favorite of all 4. Looking at all 4, definitely my favorite of the 4. As a matter of fact, I want to spray it again. Like, again, you get, there's more spice. It's a warm, spicy, a warm sweetness. But there's still a level of freshness here. So the whole Clary Sage thing might kind of be accurate. The Marine, Like you definitely you can smell jasmine. Because some of these notes aren't like super difficult. Like like jasmine, you don't have to be a fragrance connoisseur to know what jasmine smells. Well, if you buy flowers for your girl or whatever, you know what jasmine smells like. You know what amber smells like. You know what ambergris smells like. The sage is what's given to me that freshness. But where's the spice coming from? It's not like super OD spicy. Cause I've heard people compare this to Eros. Like it's not that warm, but it's warmer. It's warmer than the other two. It's warmer than a Hawas, and it's warmer than Hawas Ice, which makes sense. So it's like, here's the middle ground. This is like the everyday. All right. And then you have spring, summer. And then you have fall, winter. That's really the science behind this. Don't even include this in the conversation, because like I said, that's a whole, it is nothing compared to that. But I don't get a lot of aquatic, salty, that not enough for me to trust these notes that are here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do another video on this. This is really just gonna be first impression, because I don't want to take 15-20 minutes trying to explain to y'all if this is it or not. I don't get a lot of marine, and like I said, I'm trying to let it sit. It might be right, y'all. The more this continues, you get a little bit of that minerality there. Not compared to like a Ganymede type of minerality. Not anything like that. There's so much mineral in that, it'll almost give you a headache. But I think the ambergris and the amber is actually overpowering that. The more this starts to evolve and dry down completely, you do get a little bit of saltiness. You do retain a little bit of that aquatic nature that you get from the first two. That fresh nature. Like I said, it's just I don't think this is rocket science. I don't think it's rocket science. Once again, let's just keep it 100. This is the original. This is the everyday, all year round, especially if you work in the office. Perfect gym, errand, office scent. All right. This is the summer, spring, summer version. All right. This is the fall, winter version. All right. And those are your primary three. And then they said, if you just want some character, if you just want to do something crazy and have a staple talking piece, you know, specifically for date night or big business, like you trying to step out and make a statement, then you got to Hawas Black. All right. That's the lineup. I think it's very smart. I think for them to come out with a fire versus ice, I think it's very smart. So we're going to revisit this again this week. I'm going to wear this. This is going to be my scent of the day probably every day. And we're going to talk about this. I'm going to do some shorts. I'm going to do some things on TikTok, Instagram as well. And we're going to really figure this out. Because how this smells in the cap versus in the air versus on skin, it smells good. That's all you really need to know. And I know people might be disappointed with my assessment of that. I said it won't gonna take that long, but I'm still talking. I don't want this to feel like a lazy take, but I think the notes might actually be right. I think the notes might be right. I think the notes on Fragrantica may actually be right, in my opinion. Based on what I'm getting on my skin, I think the notes may be right. And for me personally, It's my favorite one. It's my favorite one. So I'm sorry this took longer than I really wanted it to, but y'all know I really try to give context to the things. But stay tuned. We're going to talk about this again. I have to talk about this again. This is really just going to be kind of first impression unboxing. I have to talk about this again. But initial assessment, me personally, it's my favorite one. What do you need to know? It's warmer and sweeter. It's warmer and sweeter than the other two. I know it's 4 fragrances total, but it's warmer and sweeter than the other 2. This is fall, winter. This is spring, summer. This is every day. This is date night, big money, mean business, head turner. I'm trying to make a statement. So holla at your boy, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. Go ahead and click that bell so you can be notified the next time I post another video, which is probably going to be tomorrow, the day after. Like I said, we're going to spend a lot of time this week on that. But holla at your boy in the comments. Let me know what you think, how you feeling about it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have it? Again, I don't think it's something you need to rush out and get, but the more this develops, I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm a fan. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll let you boy.